This is Mary Rose we were looking at earlier. Telling with this Kia EV6 is what he was telling her with.
It's the first time I met him. Smashed all the lights. A couple of times he's nearly hit me when we've been out.
Man, that's a quite the prop you have on there.
Yeah. Peter Sewell designed that prop.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's, I've experimented with several, but that gives me the best speed. In clear water, I just measure it on a fish finder because it's the cheapest way I can. I get 8.2 kilometres an hour.
That's pretty good.
Which is just a whisker over 5 knots.
Yeah, that's over hull speed on this.
Yeah, just.
So you and Daniel made that steel prop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, made a steel one.
You took a wrench and put the pitch on.
Yeah, I had to change the pitch a lot, and then I made blocks of wood for changing the range. But anyway, we better keep going.
Okay.
We got a big day.
day.
We got a big day. Unfortunately, the local dairy company broke down when we were on the river, so I had to go and sort their boiler out. It's always electrical, isn't it?
Oh, it wasn't a part of the steam system or water, huh?
No, it was a burner, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So that's right.
Mary Rose.
It's only really a glorified dinghy.
God, it's a,
I use it
I
for
love that
business.
little.
What a cutie.
Who is this? A native New Zealand engine?
Yep. Built by Wayne Larson in Auckland.
Okay.
Yep. So you would have seen his boat, Victoria.
Yes.
He designed and built the engine.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful launch.
So she's all New Zealand timber, all kauri with Ohuta kauri knees.
What year was the hull?
1946.
Beautiful launch. It must be fun out here in the estuary.
Yeah. With the river go up from.
I said she was concerned about water coming in. I said, "Oh, that's okay. The boards will swell up pretty quick."
Yeah.
Well, they weren't. The boards swell up, but there was still water coming in. And I'd forgotten to put the plug in the hole.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. There's a welded hole underneath and riveted above. So so it appears original.
So it looks like original.
Yeah.
Cute little engine.
You should go first.
Yeah. What a great spot. You're right in the estuary by the ocean and at the river here, and how much is the tidal range here?
About 3 meters.
That's pretty significant.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a This is great. Yeah, this is you couldn't have asked for a better view, right? Yeah. And
the teeny nettle, like call it there.
Feathering wheel. So when did you leave London? How long ago?
2000, 1999. So the 1st of January 2000. So he was the first ship registered in New Zealand in 1900. Built 1999. Yep. So she was assembled just under those Aotearoa trees there. They planted the trees after they pushed her into the river.
No kidding.
Yeah. So just up here, the idea was before 1907, if you had to go the length of the North Island, the only way to do it, there was no railway, was the railway went as far as Palmerston North in a stagecoach over for the day to that big white building there. That was a hotel in the background. And you stayed the night. That was day one. Day two, they rowed you across the river in little boats to here, which they call the Settlers Wharf,
Okay.
which is just here, which is Wheatley's son. So that's actually the oldest building in Whanganui, that horrible tin building. That was built for the riverboat cruise.
Really?
There was 12 steamers.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the housing for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was the office block as well. That was where she sunk, just there by that wharf. She was
Huh.
there. This is the Wairua, which is the captain actually owns this boat. She was originally staying.
Oh, no kidding. That engine that's in the museum they thought may have been for this. Oh, okay.
Really?
That's now, but similar engine. So that's the same time home boat. Privately.
I think you have to put it back in the steam.
I'll go past the steam. Turn around and you get a good look at the sand boat. Also a yarrow. So all the little boats over there on what they call the slip. You can see the two dolphins. You get round over that way now.
Okay.
Down that side.
Man, your plant is very, very quiet. Your engine is exceptionally quiet.
It's usually quieter, but I've done about 120 hours steaming this season.
Okay.
Every winter I take the engine out and completely rebuild it.
Oh, really?
I usually do about 200 hours over the summer.
Wow.
It's getting a little noisy. I can definitely get it quieter.
Where do you find you get the most wear?
I find on this, I've actually given them the valve gear, the pressure in the valve gear and in the little compensating links to the cross arm.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what they call the boundary over here where they over there, and there was an slipway here, and the Wairua and the smaller boats were all assembled there.
No kidding.
This boat was too big. Down the stream. Just assembled and came out at 67 boxes across the board. They seem to have an engine already. So half the boat was painted red for port and green for starboard.
Oh, that's a good.
Some people have been out for a long time nearby. Some papers reported there has been green and some red.
On different side of the river there.
So that was the hotel layout. Okay. The hotel that you came to have in this night. And then came this big boat which you went to Kauri, which is about 50 miles up the river. And the winds you through rapids to get there, and that's as far as you could go. Then you stayed in a hotel for the night, and then they split the passengers into two of those smaller vessels, and you went up the next leg, and then the sides of the river all bush.
Okay.
So they actually had a houseboat on the river, and you slept in that houseboat, and you went from there to four smaller boats to Tawanui, you see.
Right.
And then to Tawanui, which you've been through, right? Cherry Grove, you got off. That was
story on the tower on the skyline.
Which way now, Steve?
I can get ready to go, eh?
We'll get the back on board and bring the thing.
Okay.
We'll get the back on board.
You okay?
I just thought it was a quick scoot.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Oh yeah, this is wonderful.
It's how you like the CV joint for the drive
Really
shaft?
good.
Yeah.
When I first thought about the engine was in line, and I didn't like the engine on the angle, so
Okay.
I bought the boat off a friend of mine. It was going, but he never really perfected it, the engine and coiler. So originally I wanted to build my own, and then a friend of mine, old Russell Ward, he said, "Oh, don't be silly, just buy one and then rebuild it."
Oh, that's that system's running now.
The system's
Yeah, I can hear that
it's a
higher.
fair bit of steam, but
Yeah, higher RPM beat there.
yeah. She's running at 800.
Category where we self-audit.
Okay.
So in theory, we could go 7 or 8 years between actual site inspections.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How's it how are you self-audited?
So what we do for that is we've just got a checklist to fill out, and then we've got to do document sampling. So we take photographs of various documents that they want to see, logbooks, checklists, monthly checks. You've got to have all your certificates in order, so your survey certificate, your radio survey, fire extinguisher inspection, all of that kind of thing. So you just supply all that documentation. But yeah, for the most part, it's actually fairly easy. Yeah, it's not a strenuous thing.
And getting your captain's license here? Is how
So I did mine under the old system. I've been qualified about 12 years.
Okay.
And back when I did mine, you had to do 18 months of time on vessels, and then you had a whole bunch of assessments that you did on site on the boat you're from.
Okay.
And then it was about 8 weeks of classes up in Warkworth.
Okay. And now the new system?
Nowadays you can get qualified in only 200 hours.
Okay.
They're not recognised as commercial in New Zealand, whereas they are in a lot of places overseas.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've done all them through sailing. I've done a bit of ocean sailing, that kind of thing. Never as the skipper.
Okay.
The furthest I've been as a skipper was taking a boat out of Fiji, but that's a big power cat. Been out to the Chatham Islands a couple of times. That's
Okay.
that's about a 4-day passage, depending on your speed. The last trip I did down there, it was rough the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
I had 3 crew with me. They spent the whole 4 days throwing up.
Oh, no. So you were the only useful
I
one.
don't get seasick.
So you're the only useful one on the boat.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.